Hello and welcome. If you feel anxious when life feels uncertain, this hypnosis track is for you. It helps you let go of overthinking, trying to control everything, and to feel safe in the unknown. You'll begin to trust yourself, trust the timing, and trust what is unfolding. And know that you do not need all the answers to feel safe. So I invite you to sit back and relax. And perhaps before anything changes, it helps to notice how much energy has been spent trying to know, trying to predict or prepare or make certainty appear before life was ready to reveal itself. And for a moment, right now, know that there's nothing you need to do and nowhere you need to be. Just notice your breathing, not trying to change it, but just notice it. The inhale and the exhale. And perhaps you might be becoming more aware that your body has been holding questions that it was never meant to carry alone. These questions might sound like, when will it happen? What if I choose the wrong thing? What if it doesn't work? And just for now, just place those questions on the floor beside you. It's not forever, it's just long enough to remember who you are without them. Place those questions on the floor beside you. Because certainty was never the source of safety. Awareness and presence and trust is. And somewhere inside of you, that remembering has already begun. You know, it's strange sometimes, isn't it, how the mind interprets the unknown as danger? As if not knowing must mean that something is wrong. But life has never worked that way. Seeds grow underground before they break the surface. Winter looks like stillness, while roots are strengthening below. Tides can disappear before they return, and transformation often feels like emptiness right before expansion. And so what if this season is your preparation, and the void is gestation? Perhaps your nervous system can begin learning something new now. Uncertainty is safe. Uncertainty is possibility. Uncertainty is about becoming, because it is a sacred space where the next version of you is quietly being formed. And suddenly what once felt like failure becomes divine timing. And what may have once felt like being lost becomes being led. Because there is an old version of you who believed that safety comes from control, from having all the answers, from staying ahead, preventing pain before it arrives. And that version of you works so hard. And so now it's time to thank them. Thank the version of you that's been trying to protect you. And allow yourself to know that there is another self emerging. A quiet self. A stronger self. There is another self emerging from within you. And this is a self who knows that I can feel safe in the unknown. I can feel safe in the unknown. I feel safe in the unknown. And the self does not need to rush It does not need clarity. It doesn't abandon themselves in the unknown. This self knows how to trust. This self trusts itself. You trust yourself. To know that if clarity is needed, it will come. If action is required, you'll know what to do. If change is necessary, you are capable. You are capable of change. You know how to change. And this self is one that is so aligned that they just allow and respond. They do not need to chase certainty. They embody trust. This self embodies trust. You allow yourself to trust yourself. You trust yourself. And so you may begin to feel that this version of you is now more of a presence. Notice how they breathe. Notice how they decide and how they are able to just wait. Notice how they move, because this is who you are becoming. This is who you're becoming, or perhaps it's who you've always been. This is who you've always been. The version of you that trusts and is aligned is who you've always been. You're aligned and you find it safe to trust. And now I want you to imagine that at some time in the future and you're already there. Everything's worked out exactly the way you wanted it to be. The decisions worked out, the path unfolded, the right people have arrived, opportunities aligned. Your path is clear, the right people are here, and your opportunities have all aligned. And more importantly, you've become a person who trusts. Feel into that. Feel what it feels like to know that everything has worked out. Everything is exactly the way you wanted it to be. And allow yourself to feel that calm certainty, that quiet power, that spaciousness of knowing that I am safe. I am guided. I am supported. I am safe. I am guided. I am supported. I am safe, guided, and supported. Feel that calm certainty, that quiet power, that spaciousness. And knowing that you are safe and guided and supported, allow yourself to turn that feeling up even more. And let your body feel what that version of you feels, knowing that you are safe. You are guided and you are supported, because your subconscious mind responds most powerfully to emotional reality. I am safe. I am guided. I am supported. I trust myself. I trust the universe. I trust I am safe. I am guided. I am supported. Feel yourself. Allowing yourself to feel safe and guided and supported, knowing that you trust yourself and you trust the universe. And allow yourself to act as if this trust is already yours. And as you do that, you might notice that your nervous system begins to reorganize itself around safety, around faith, and around alignment. Your nervous system is reorganizing into safety, into faith, into alignment, allowing all your subconscious connections to connect as they need to connect, to rewire safety and faith and alignment, trust in yourself and trust in the universe. And from this new identity, Notice your new capacities emerging naturally. Things like pausing before reacting. I pause before I react. It's safe to pause before I react. Choosing certainty and allowing uncertainty to collapse. Choosing clarity and knowing that you can trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You trust your intuition. You make decisions from aligned groundedness. And you stay present. It's easy to stay present. It's easy to be present. Be present now. Because there's no need to rush. You can stay exactly where you are. You can breathe. You can trust. Breathe and trust. Trust and breathe. Because this changes everything. Trust and breathe and trust. And pause and know that you are safe because you can trust your intuition. You can trust yourself and trust the universe. Because wisdom arrives in stillness. And now imagine yourself moving through your real life. Whether you're making business decisions, relationship decisions, having conversations or transitions, and notice that something within you is different. Notice that you can pause and trust. Notice that you can sit in the unknown. Notice that you can feel into your intuition and move with life. Flow with life. Notice how good it feels to flow with life and allow yourself to flow. Allow yourself to feel aligned. Letting go of any resistance. Letting go now. Feeling more aligned, feeling more flow, feeling more in trust. And notice that others may also notice your calmness, your certainty, your groundedness, and the quiet strength you hold because peace is your power. Peace is your power. Your power is in your peace. And so in a moment, not yet, but in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and you can begin to return, bringing back with you a quieter nervous system, a steadier heart, and deep trust in yourself, knowing that you can trust the universe and trust in the unknown. 1, allowing your unconscious to make all the connections it needs to make, bringing back everything that is useful. 2, feeling your energy returning with that deeper trust in yourself and that new relationship you have with the unknown. 3, feeling your fingers, feeling your feet. 4, allowing yourself to take a nice deep breath in. And 5, breathing out, opening your eyes, seeing the world through new eyes, seeing the world through eyes that come from trust, bringing clarity and calmness and self-trust back with you now. Welcome